welcome my next guest with me. We are going to discuss the Impact Coatings IC2000, efficient, modular, and scalable PVD coating solutions. From Impact Coatings, we'll hear the President EMEA from Hydrogen Solutions, Mr. Stefan Dreger. A warm welcome.
Thank you very much for the introduction, and good morning, everybody. As announced, I have the pleasure to introduce in the next minutes Impact Coatings in brief, and then especially focusing on our new PVD coating equipment for hydrogen solutions, so for fuel cell as well as for electrolyzers, our IC2000 machine. Yeah, Impact Coatings was founded in 1997 as a spin-off from Linköping University, which is a hotspot for thin film physics. And since then, the company really developed and gained a lot of new knowledge, started into the hydrogen activities in 2007, and since then really steadily growth and also expanded the global footprint with regard to global sales presence in all the key markets, and also continuously new coating service centers. For the EMEA region, it's for sure in our headquarter in Linköping, where we will more than double our size of the coating service center within the next year. Then we have a China facility up and running, and within end of this year also a US coating service facility will add our offering in order to be closer to our customers, offer good loan coating services, have lower logistic ways, just be local for local, increase technical support to be a rock solid and trustworthy partner for our customers. Furthermore, Impact Coatings is a full service supplier of hydrogen coating solutions, meaning I just mentioned our coating service centers with an increasing global footprint. Secondly, where we will focus on the next slide, with our in-house produced PVD coating solutions, and third main pillar, the different coating solutions for the different applications, fuel cell and electrolyzers. Next to that, for sure, also the typical aftermarket services as well as managed services on customer side, if required. Yeah, and here this already mentioned now 2-3 times, the IC2000, which was an evolutionary development of the already available 500 platform, which was running and is established in a lot of production facilities globally, running in serious production. So we took all the knowledge and experience out of this platform and put it into our new 2000 platform, where we mainly enlarged the whole system. So we doubled the chamber size up to triple productivity, but still maintaining the very compact and efficient, robust design with a high continuous throughput, meaning low cycle times. We will have a closer look on that on the next slides, as well as a design for double-sided simultaneous coating in 3 process chambers, plug-and-play installation on customer side, and last but not least, we also improved our software, made it even more user-friendly and adaptable for our customers. And now I was already repeatedly arguing for the compact and modular design, and here you can see also some data. So the IC2000 is adding up to our portfolio, and it's now the newest, biggest, and also biggest system with only a length of 6.2 meters, a width of 2.2 meters, and a height of 2.4 meters. So really compact, but still high efficient with high productivity. On the upper left corner, you can see the so-called system core, where the coating is happening, and a little bit darker in this roundish system core, you can see the so-called load lock. The load lock is where you put the uncoated and take out the coated plates, and the other 3 chambers are the process chambers. These 3 chambers are continuously under vacuum, and as mentioned before, can be equipped with up to 6 PVD coating sources, so 2 sources per chamber, to ensure and to give the possibility of simultaneous coating in these chambers, yeah? With the same material, or sometimes even with different material on the same time from a different size. The transport of the substrate is done with a carousel, so turning and then transporting the substrate from chamber to chamber, and the dry cycle time is 22 seconds. Now, as mentioned before, we have one equipment suitable for different applications in the hydrogen environment. Having now a closer look for electrolysis coating solution, you can see again the IC2000. The chamber size of this machine is 650 millimeters times 550 millimeters, and out of experience, taking average fuel cell blades into account, you can fit 1 to 2 blades in this chamber. And therefore, with a cycle time, we talk about noble metals here, of average 30 seconds. Yeah, you have a throughput of up to 120 batches per hour, which lead to more than 1 million blades with this small, compact, but highly efficient system. Nevertheless, have the flexibility in these 3 process chambers to adjust. Yeah? Electrolyzers, we talk normally at the moment about noble metals. You can have both sides, platinum, gold, iridium coating in one chamber, and or simultaneously platinum from top, gold from the bottom, or first platinum in the first chamber, gold in the second chamber. So whatever you need, the flexibility is very high, and we can adjust it to customer requirements. Furthermore, we are arguing modular configuration, so even you have already invested in our machine, you have them on site, and the hydrogen market is dynamic, requirements are changing. With this architecture, it's fairly easy to replace or adjust the PVD sources you use on the machine, that you can also very quickly and easy adapt maybe to new market requirements or customer requirements coming up for your solution. Yeah, cost per blade, also always a very important question with regard to noble metals in an electrolyzer environment. It's very hard to answer because the costs differ quite significantly, even gold, titanium, platinum, depending on the thickness of the customer, the request. So it's hard to tell, but we have TCO tools available. So in case you want to learn more, please approach us, and we are happy to discuss this further in detail. Now, next to electrolysis, for sure, there's also a fuel cell application. If the next slide is coming. Yes, here we go. The advantages of the machine are basically the same. It's the same setup. Yeah? But the fuel cell blades in general are normally smaller. So normally you can easily fit up to 6 blades, which significantly increases the productivity then of already more than 3 million blades a year with one of these fairly compact and small machines. Also, modularity, reconfiguration for future innovation, it's given as well as with the electrolysis solution. And here, the ceramic max phase, I think a well-known coating solution for fuel cell applications in the market, has here a cycle time of in average 36 seconds. And taking here the material cost and the cycle times into account, we are very confident that we can realize cost per blade of below 30 euro cent. Now I was repeatedly trying to give you the clear message that we have quite a different architecture, which is a little bit more compact, a little bit more smaller. And here on this slide, I really want to argue again why and which benefits we see that comes with it. Yeah? Because talking about scalability, we are really convinced that in a hydrogen environment, towards a hydrogen society, a lot of investments, a lot of money need to be spent at the moment. And a lot of companies not only invest in hydrogen, they also have to transform the old business, also battery electric, normal electric vehicles in the automotive area. And therefore, we believe a cost-efficient and also lower capex invest with a scalable solution of buying one machine for ramp-up scenarios, and as soon as the market, your customers demand more, you add a second machine, a third machine, fourth machine, and still maintain a footprint which is not necessarily bigger than a traditional coating machine in the market, is really a very good and argument for this unique architecture, which is efficient. We talked about it, short cycle times, low energy consumption. This machine is using one turbo pump. We have the small batches, so in case of something needs to be scrapped, the scrap risk is minimal. Flexibility, we've been talking about that. Redundancy, you have 6 machines in a row, you can coat different solutions in the same setup, and the reliability of well-known processes. And then last but not least, in order to get most of these arguments, automation is key. And we offer also here scalable solution, automating one machine up to 6 machines to get really the best and most beneficial out of the complete setup, offering loading, unloading, DMC marking, coating for sure, and all the quality assurance topics, visual inspection, thickness measurement, contact resistance measurement, you name it. In order to conclude, because I see I get a little bit time pressure here, I want to give you 3 takeaways. Impact Coatings, 25 years of experience and a lot of knowledge. Full service supplier, coating services, loan coating, own product equipment and solutions for fuel cell and electrolyzers, and last but not least, unique, scalable and cost-efficient design. I really hope I could make you curious, and would like to invite you now as a closing word, come to me, to my colleagues in the booth C19 here in the hall, and we are happy to discuss how we can support your industrialization projects in a hydrogen environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Stefan from Impact Coatings. Unfortunately, no time for questions, but like you said, take the questions to the booth C19.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.